Oh yeah. Hello. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Last we left off, things got heavy. And Sayori's gone. Yeah. Ooh, music. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she's drawing to herself. That girl is... Satayo is the only thing I can really make out of that, but it's mainly gibberish. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. Kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out. So you remember on, the Steam page where these games are listed as psychological horror? We're officially in the horror now, so we're going to be going through less bit by bit like we had before. And I'll just kind of highlight the stuff that's new, including this opening. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my every time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I start blankly at the wall looking for enhanced motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I've no choice but to start the anime club. Ryan? Monica! Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. I almost said smartiful. Might should be the name of the episode. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So have your smile so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I'm curious, by the way, I'm going to quickly, Oh yeah, page 1. Oh, there's our autosave. Yeah, our save slots are gone now. Fun, anyway. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new club one. A literature club. So this is kind of now like the vibe, you know, the game's a little more unstable and a bit more difficult to keep track of. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Why'd you have to say that, dude? That's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps our manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga's literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Ryan, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but could you at the very least visit my club? It would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I review someone like Monica? Sure, I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, right? You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. God, I wish someone would say that to me in real life. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I think I might have like kind of glossed over it. Last time it was like, today marks the day I sold my soul to Sayori and cupcakes, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go back and look. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Cool. Oh, we have an Easter egg. Oh, shoot. It's hard to see, but in the background, we have a picture of Sayori. That's like not like a super rare, but it's like, there's a chance you just might not see it. It's fun, though. And I brought a guest with me. A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere? Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Ryan. Oh, it's escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? Yes. What? No, I'm not. Fuck. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name's apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Sayori used to be the vice president, in case you done forgot. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a harder time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Ryan in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica? Did I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Ryan? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks over to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit from each other. So, still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Finally, justice. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something doesn't immediately grab attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must work really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yeah, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Ryan, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wanted to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of it after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. One thing that's actually a bit of a change from DDLC normal is skip options are, not doing the thing they used to. So before, basically the options would kind of like, once you start kind of getting to dialogue that you've seen in the previous run, you'd be able to skip over it. But here, we're just able to see all of it. So I'll have to use my better judgment to make sure I don't miss anything. We have seen this though. Yuri traced the vertigo with her finger. So yeah, novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. So yeah, I'll just kind of like blaze over this as we continue on. Oh, this one. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, but no, yeah, we have an Easter egg of Sayori in the back. That's not the only Easter egg we're going to be seeing probably throughout this entire thing. Suit your personality. Never mind. It was a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and get that back. That's impressive. Why didn't you share with us sometime? You wouldn't like them. So let's just continue on a bit. Have an idea. Let's go and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share them. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president, after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Ryan? Oh, hold on. There's still one problem. Yeah, what's that? No, I never said I would join the club. Monica convinced me to stop by and look. I still have other clubs to look at and, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Ryan. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. My goodness, really? Do you really mean that? Yeah, it could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment there. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. You have an official club now. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay? Thanks, I guess. So, writing the poem. Yeah. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow. Can't wait. And of course, Monica. All right, time to write our first poem. We're going to breeze through this part here. Oh, we've unlocked a special poem. A dream. I was staying over at a friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. God damn it, still no Monica. Bit easier now to get Yuri stuff, though. Basically now all of the spoilers, by the way. I never did talk about it because I didn't want to save the surprise. I mentioned that Yuri liked a lot of the words, like, you know, like the big words and everything like that, but I didn't choose things like, you know, agonizing, tragedy, stuff like that. That's because Sayori, with her depression, she would have liked poems like that. So that's why I wasn't choosing them. But now, Yuri has now basically kind of adopted a lot of that, so it's a lot easier to follow Yuri's route. By default, the game is going to try to usher us towards Yuri's route. So for this playthrough, I'm going to be going down Yuri's route once again, and then once we're done with that, we are going to be going back and seeing the subtle differences between everybody else's routes. Okay? Cool. So let's see. Let's go with tragedy. Heaven sent. Alone. Incongruent. Philosophy. Determination. Contamination. Massacre. Meager. Eternity. Afterimage. Misery. Portrait. Sad. Fuck. Secretive. Extraordinary. Fuck. Frightening. Infinite. Whirlwind. Depression. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? We're going to be seeing a lot of those. You can kind of see in the background that change I was talking about. The Sayori poster's not there. Hi again, Ryan. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back in the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, Yuri, your face. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you aren't accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. The glitches are awesome. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then we'll see the end of it. Oh, Monica here in front of the text box. Natsuki used to have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Ryan. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club at all, perhaps you'd have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. So it only feels right for me just saying that you ask. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, if you really don't want to, then forget I say anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches her bag and pulls out a book. Also, you might notice slight changes. The music's kind of slowly ramping in pitch, and the screen is tilting slowly. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. I was a girl accidentally being so cute. So yeah, this is all normal stuff. I'll definitely read this. Phew. There we go. Jump back to normal. So everybody's doing their own thing. Let's go read with Yuri again. This is all pretty normal stuff, like we've seen it before. I know where like the important stuff is. Why was the bottom text gone just now? That was weird. So anyway, let's kind of continue on. What's the story about anyway? Let's look at the back of the book. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turned them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse. They start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. The skip button's back now, as I see. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Oh, shit. I missed it. And unfortunately, history's not going to... But basically, I feel this kind of heat going through my body. It's kind of suited to what she said. I'll try to freeze frame it if I can. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start to talk too much. You don't really need to worry. It means you're passionate. Let's start reading as right. Ooh, hey. Yes, I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Sitting next to Yuri. All normal stuff now. Looking over at my book. Sorry, I was just bathing the feeling of your body heat. You really like apologizing a lot, don't you? I relate to Yuri on that level, mind you. They should work, right? So now we're sitting next to each other. And there is a subtle difference. Kind of distracting. Are you ready to turn the page? Yep, this is all normal stuff. So let's just kind of keep going here. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. That face is new. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses the things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why it came to my head. You feeling all right? You've been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You get rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts a hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. And Yuri rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Ryan, did something happen just now? Eh? Ah, no idea. Yuri's acting all strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I just make sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. He just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, we don't start sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be out for a while, so I think we just start without her. That okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up to make a mental note before we left in the book, and I slip it into my bag. Don't you have a bookmark or something? So we're down to only 2 people. We'll start with Manika. Hi, Ryan. Hello, hello. Having a good time so far? This is all pretty normal stuff. Sorry, take a sip of my drink. So again, this is all pretty normal. Oh, there's something a little different there. Hey, let me go back a little bit. So yeah. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when we treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing, looking for alone time. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all just start sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. There's still plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I'll get my poem now. Alright. Let's read Monica's poem. So this is something that you might miss if you're not paying attention. This is actually a continuation of Monica's first poem from last time, Hole in Wall. So again, it ended with basically, basically the hole in the wall, I was looking out and he was looking in. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance around my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. What do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you'd call it. There's the skip button. So again, this is all pretty normal stuff. In theory, it should be safe to use the skip function. There we go. Again, that was all normal. Skip is set up so that it does not skip after choices or unseen text. So if anything pops up that I haven't seen before, we'll see it. So we'll do Natsuki next. And we've seen all this. And all the same stuff. I don't think her poem is any different either. Pretty certain. Again, I might try to freeze frame on that if I can. But I'm almost certain it was normal. And let's just make sure. I'm going to quickly head on over to the poem just to see. Can never be too careful. Ghost under the light. Normal stuff. Everything's normal. Phew. I know, right? That was such a long read. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. So if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice, there's music. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri Natsuki. Exchanging pieces of paper. As I read in tandem, watch their expressions change. Frown frustration. Smile sadly. This is all normal. For now. What's with this language? Eh? Oh, did you say something? No, it's nothing. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean have to try that hard because something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. We asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ryan did too. Based on that, you could use some suggestions. Again, normal. Ryan liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh, do you realize you're so invested to try and impress our new member, Yuri? That's not what you're just be jealous that Ryan appreciates my advice more he appreciates yours. Are you that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, deliberately go out of the way I make... wow, every time, Yuri, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overtly cutesy. I was a bruise magically your size bigger as Ryan started showing up. Nats gets a little. This doesn't involve you. Take out your insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking, you want to be edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See, just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute. The only thing cute about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might get yourself on an edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Ryan hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Yuri turns to me and knows I was just standing there. Ryan, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. We'll go with Yuri, please. Yuri, please. Yuri, please. Yuri, please. Yuri, please. Yuri, please. Guys, isn't Monica just the best? Look how fucking cute she is. Hey Ryan, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive at times. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth at her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it! I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Ryan, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility for today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ryan. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate your... Isn't this game fun, guys? Infinite, lust, death, disoriented, graveyard, tragedy, unrequited, heaven sent, whirlwind, explode, after image, secretive, crimson, imagination, unrestrained, melancholy, misfortune, extreme, contamination, and suicide. No secret poems. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. I haven't. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Ryan. Haha, hi, Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you reconsidered and apologized, but you don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we're all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ryan, don't say those kinds of things to me so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, I'm guessing you haven't seen her either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calm Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just want to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind. I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... Oh, cool, we got this one. This is actually, like, not a guaranteed thing to happen. Sometimes this just doesn't happen, if I'm not mistaken. Mybel, Sailcloth, Blindsight, Lifeline, Anon, Receptiality, Faultlessly Offered, Sclera Malacia, Nide, Catholicate. I'll accept your apology anyway, if that makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was so afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, nothing, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! So the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. We were. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period was study hall. Oh yeah, this whole talk. We can skip over that. Piano wasn't where you play music. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. I won't let you down. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. Not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki's already run off into the closet. Ryan, since your comments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if we would spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Look at her face. She's so cute. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? So yeah, we know this part. It is slightly different. We'll get to... Oh, look, Sarah's in the back again. If there's one thing that make my reading time here better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Kill this for a second. Put this in his chest. Go get some water. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. He admits that was how it was last time. She's just filling the water pitcher to make tea. Okay, sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I just had to go look for her. Music muffle says we're out of the room, implying that the sound comes from the classroom. Let's see. Most logical place for you to be would be near the worst water fountain. I start heading into that hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? Trigger warning, by the way. Up and coming right now. I reach the corner and peer around. I'll let you know when it's safe to look. Yuri? Kia! It's safe to look. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Ryan, do you like oolong tea? I've never had oolong tea. We were over this in episode 2, Yuri. Do this properly. Yep. All the normal stuff. Must be a good mood now. Letting it show and you noticed. I decided to express myself a bit more. It's not hard to do when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing. Do my focus on the floor today. A little bit easier on my back. The posture talk. Your posture, right? Yeah. Bag of chocolates. Normal stuff. Again, this is all normal. We saw this last time. Teacup. Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She was just re-expression. Well, I can presume the world around her fades away. Manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and football with the chalk wrapper. You can have as much as you want. She's like, I won't take any. Smudges on the pages. Stop. You're right, idiot. So Yuri, we're taking the book now. We're back here. She's so cute. Chocolate talk, hold up to Yuri. Does it look away? Means I can't stop here. We did the edit last time. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. So like her Yuri expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she's confirmed what just happened. Ryan. Sorry. I guess I should have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Ryan. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Ryan. What the fuck? My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri's suddenly pressing my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not even want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. Monica, that was spooky. Help me. Ryan, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. Oh, gee, I wonder. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in of itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Monica, you didn't give me the time for a trigger warning. Trigger warning, by the way. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy and to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, going to my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Again, this one was similar before, but it is somewhat different. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I was trying to, well, never mind. There's no point explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself face a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm just gonna save. Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Ryan, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you were spending with Yuri. It's obvious you care more about pressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly, I think getting a member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. It's such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, so I really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Goddamn, dude, Jesus. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Do you like it? Ryan, this one is better than yesterday's. Pick on this so quickly. That's why you did a good job explaining. That makes me so happy. So amazing. I just feel like I'm valued, Ryan. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My hair's pounding just holding it. I want to try writing a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a hard time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I want to show you to read my poem too. Okay? I'll try to read the whole thing. There's a lot here. I highly recommend, by the way, once you're done watching this, go check out the Doki Doki Literature Club wiki because they actually do a good job transcribing all of Yuri's poems. That's important when we're talking about shit like this because there's a lot. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, a parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a pair written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock for a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes that tie to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky that 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing hold, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's a little hyperactive lately, so I take it on your pen. That is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Hey, thanks, Yuri. Another special poem. I'd love to. Oh. Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how Blink feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again. Unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. I don't know who this is. From dialogue that I know from the end of the game, there's like a 50-50 shot I know who this is. But it's not confirmed, so I'm not certain. Oh, this Easter egg! Holy fuck! Okay. Hold. It's like a sound you hear in the background. That. Absolutely awful noises. What's worse is... Let's... Okay, so here's what's important about that moment. Incredibly fucked up, mind you. Somewhat trigger warning real quick. Someone on the Doki Doki Literature Club subreddit, when this game came out, they were playing this game and they had a partner / significant other who was a medical professional of some sort, and they watched them play the game. And when that moment happened, they confirmed that that was the sound of, again, kind of fucked up. That was the sound of, most likely, someone being hung. And obviously, Sayori. This game has so many subtle little details in it. And I'm not scared, I'm fascinated. This game is so in-depth, complex, insanely so. And that's just like a subtle moment right there. It's great to see a lot of this stuff in our first playthrough. Anyway, let's go to the history so I can catch up. Alright, so. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to just for the festival? It's like we put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves to gain new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been doing a little more lively ever since Ryan joined the club, and we started having club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's only our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean things get noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do it anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Ryan? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Ryan to agree with you just because he doesn't want to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Ryan joined, and as for me, I like it better than I do at home. And Ryan is even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only person who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Ryan and Yuri want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue a situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Ryan, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't that many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Ryan, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, as I'm the vice president, it's not right for me to ignore responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. You should get that checked out. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Ryan? Does it do the same yet, or... Watch Yuri's eyes, by the way. What do you want to get us, club? Yuri repeats the same question to Monica. As I give an indirect answer, it is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is everyone to get along, and the club should provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own quality special way. There it is. Yeah, just a little particle. With each change, the members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping outside your comfort zone every once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica in the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Huh? I know things got a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ryan? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ryan before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow! Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom. Ah, phew! Am I right, fellas? Finally alone with Monica. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Right, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time here at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things that only you could understand. So that's why, wait, not yet. No, stop it. I'm just gonna save. And with that, we will end this episode. Next time, we are going to be reaching, as far as I can tell, the end of Doki Doki Literature Club, at least our first run through. After that, we'll see where we are from there. But till then, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will chat with you next time. Take care, everybody.